Hello, man of God. I am glad you're here at _freedom for life _. We've been in a series of conversations that are wrapped up in this whole package called 5 mistakes that Christian husbands make that jeopardize trust in their relationship. We've unpacked 3 of them. We're on number 4 right now. And as I talked about in every conversation, it's not just the things that we've done that can potentially jeopardize trust, but what's the fix? What's the hack? It's not just the mistake. But what sort of thing can I do? What's the trick? What's the secret sauce to be able to make the relationship better? And so we're on number 4. And number 4, the 4th mistake that Christian husbands make that can jeopardize trust is failing to own your own mistakes. At the end of the day, it's really this. It's failing to own the decisions, the directions, the actions that I've taken, the things that I've done in whatever, having outcomes that I didn't desire. Here's the interesting thing: as a man in the household, as the husband and father, as the leader, as the steward, here's the truth of the matter. My family will model what I do. They'll never do what I say. So in that place, when I am able to own up to my own mistakes, when I am able to raise my hand and say, hey, that's my fault. That was, my bad decision, my bad direction. Now all of a sudden I give them a model to live it out. And I build a trust within the household. Because now when I tell you that I own my mistakes, when I tell you the things that I recognize that weren't done correctly, now all of a sudden I can be trusted with the things that I tell you about you. I can be trusted in this place where we're building a relationship where there's a cocoon of trust. There's a area of vulnerability, authenticity, and honesty that we're walking in, and I'm being honest about the things that maybe are my responsibility. What I'm not saying is that there aren't outside circumstances and influences that have maybe caused things to happen, right? Started a business and there was a downturn in the market, or started a job not knowing that the company wasn't stable and all of a sudden they closed their doors, or whatever the thing is that you're doing. At the end of the day, many times there are outside circumstances that are a contributing factor. But when we can be honest about our part in it, we can take ownership of the mistakes we've made in it. Now, all of a sudden, my wife and I, we can come together in unity and find solutions versus me trying to be in denial or deflecting or being defensive and those things that are trust killers. So in the place when I'm open and honest, I not only model it for my family to follow, but I also open up the conversation and the dialogue to find solutions. I, more than anybody, would love to be perfect. It's not something that I strive for any longer. It's certainly something I've walked through in my life mastery journey. But the challenge is that perfection is nothing anybody can follow. And in that place, what people can follow is a humility that says, I've messed up, I've made a mistake, and I'm going to make it better. And even in our own lives, when I'm constantly putting all my energy into denial, into defensiveness, into maybe deflecting from what is really going on here, I'm open to doing it again because I'm not learning from it. In that place, failure isn't final or fatal unless you allow it to be. But what it is a learning point, and a mistake is just a minuscule failure, a little place where I've done something where I need to learn from it. So in that place of being able to admit the things that I've done wrong, it doesn't mean standing up for what you believe in. It doesn't mean saying that, hey, this was right, this was exactly the right course, and this was the thing to do. But in those places, like I do, where I have some responsibility, where I have some decisions I've made, when I've taken some actions that weren't correct or okay, I just need to own it. That's what humility looks like. And that humility is the humility that'll open the door for conversation and solutions versus a me against you fight that never wins. So that's the mistake, is not owning my mistakes. The fix is to own it, to confess it, to release it, to be honest about it. And then that place, be better next time. Make the right choice next time, but invite your wife into the journey with you, so that I'm not always trying to show that I'm the perfect man with all the answers. I'm a solid man who can be counted on to be honest, to be open, to be humble, to be strong, to be diligent, to be passionate, and in those places to not be perfect. And not only is that not okay, that's actually exactly who you're supposed to be. It's not just okay, it's exactly who you're supposed to be. You're not meant to be perfect, and it's not meant to be that burden that you carry. Freedom starts with the truth. As it says in John 8:22, you'll know the truth, and the truth will make you free. The truth about a circumstance and a situation gives you the ability to walk in humility and strength at the same time. And in that place, model for your wife and for the people around you someone that they can follow, someone that they can trust, someone that can lead them, because he can be trusted with the honesty of making mistakes and owning them and making better decisions in the future from that. Do that and you'll have a marriage that is beyond what you can imagine, and it would be amazing for you and your spouse. If you want to learn more about how to do that, how to get over some of those things about perfection and about insecurity and all those things that I've certainly dealt with that brought me to the place of creating life mastery, well, that's the key. It's life mastery. There's a link to the website down below. There's a link to my calendar where we can have a conversation of what part of life mastery should you engage in, whether it's the book, Life Mastery, Living Life by Design, the course, Life Mastery, or some other resources we have. But I'd love to have a conversation to help guide and coach and mentor you so that you can live out that life you're called to, the life mastery life, the life of honesty and openness, of humility, the life of the purpose that you're called to, being the hero in your house, having the unbreakable marriage you desire to, and passing that legacy on to your children. Engage with me down below. Grab some of those links to do it. And if you do nothing else, dominate your day.